Decisions. I'm your host, Ann Gabriel, and today we have a story all about how the climate's been changing all around, and we'd like to take a minute to sit right there. We'll tell you what we can do about this disaster. In Professor Wagner's class, we've learned about goal-based decision-making in the everyday, setting goals, then creating choice options, and all doing some math to choose the best one. Now the climate's been changing, it's been warming up, so we gotta make some choices before it gets too tough. The goal is to stop this change, and we'll tell you an option. We say, the insurance industry can make a difference. Now I will hand our discussion over to Caprice, an expert meteorologist, who will tell us about the problems we're seeing as the climate changes and why it's so important to use goal-based decision-making to set and hopefully achieve goals to stop this change.
Thanks, Anne. As we all know, the debate surrounding climate change has raged for years. Regardless of your personal opinion, it can't be denied that in recent years we've seen an increasing number of weather-related catastrophic events. Notable examples from the past decade alone include Hurricane Katrina, the Indian Ocean tsunami, the earthquake in Haiti, and the European heat wave in 2003. The increasing frequency in catastrophic events has led to rising costs in the insurance industry. Unanticipated changes in the nature, scale, or location of hazards are among the most important threats that need to be addressed. Insurance is the world's largest industry, the equivalent of being the third largest country. So effects on the industry affect everyone. It is important that they start doing their part now in order to better combat the effects of extreme weather events in the future.
Thanks, Caprice. Now that everyone is surprised by the increasing weather-related disasters we've seen as the climate changes, we'll turn the discussion over to my colleague, Derek, who will be speaking with an insurance executive, Taj, to see what can be done about this issue.
Thanks, Ann. Now, Taj, as we've heard, as the climate has changed, the average number of weather-related disasters each year has been increasing. How has this increase affected the insurance industry?
Well, Derek, due to these unfortunate events, insurance payouts in recent years have been unprecedentedly high, which has decreased the profitability for many insurance companies, in some cases even led them to bankruptcy. This is a result of inferior preparedness and recovery, vulnerable infrastructure, and the lack of funds to invest in disaster-resilient projects. As a result, insurance companies have passed on these to their customers by increased premiums and deductibles.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize that climate change has such a profound impact on the insurance industry. Is there any way that insurance companies can influence people to help change the climate?
Fortunately, there is. Perhaps the most important influence we can have is over the building process and especially the location for new construction by increasing premiums on buildings in high-risk environmental areas. We can also contribute to the reduction of carbon emissions by offering lower premiums on hybrid cars such as a Prius to encourage the purchase and production.
That's great! Thanks for your input, Taj. So the bottom line is that insurance companies can take measures to directly impact the practices that are causing climate change. Back to you, Ann.
As we've seen today, some decisions need to be made quickly to combat climate change. Utilizing goal-based decision-making, we can organize the information that we have learned today to come up with some options. As we were told by Caprice, as the globe has warmed, the average number of catastrophic environmental events, including hurricanes, has increased. With this in mind, we can set a goal of reducing environmental disasters by fighting climate change. As we heard from Derek and Taj, one choice option to achieve this goal is to have the insurance industry alter their policies to encourage environmentally friendly behaviors. Of course, there might be some other options, but with this in mind, we can take action to hopefully stop climate change. This is how goal-based decision-making can be extremely helpful in environmental policy making. We here at Decisions hope that you've enjoyed and learned from our program today.
I'm doing a shot right now. Can I call you back?
Need a donut.
I missed it.
Examples from the past decade alone include Hurricane Katrina, industry associated with weather-related disasters.
Structure